It's a little tight, but see how it goes. Still don't pause down low too often.
Yeah, I should have
still see if you can do something and come straight back up to that.
It was too close to Daga.
Yeah.
It was.
I think I saw you do something and leave your hand and stuff. And I was like, go for it.
Yeah, so I think
you could bump with your hand, but it's way safer to bring it back each time.
Yeah.
I'd also look at other times though, I will leave it out, but it's like less me here and more me here. So that you will go for it. Because if I come back here, you can't go for the target. So I want to be able to leave targets, but if I go too stationary, it looks deliberate. People don't go for it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have to make it look like a mistake, like I've gone past. Once it passes your center line, everyone feels safe going for it.
Yeah.
And whether it's your footwork or a spine, you could bump with this still.
Okay, where are you? Down there. I saw you looking. I thought you were actually going to come up.
Ah, yeah. I was considering for a second.
Yeah, because there was a good down here, and I thought, oh, he's good.
I thought you were going to come back in a bit, and I thought I could maybe get your stomach and inside tendons on a single shot.
Right.
And I was like, okay, but I think you.
I was waiting for the
I think you re-entered with your body because I think you were waiting for that.
Yes.
So I missed the stomach, but I think I got the tendons still.
Yeah, you can't hear. I really thought you were going to come flying up.
It's also people don't get used. People are just used to the headshots.
Yeah.
Not as used to those low ones. Good.
So that's
you caught me with my weight shifting.
That was
good. I think I was just about to step, but I timed it and showed it too much. And as I was stepping, you lined it up with my weight shift.
Complete broken rhythm.
But you're keeping your patience
and more in and out.
And you're staying. You're in and out, but you're keeping within a range that makes people still want to go for you. Oh. It's not like you're all the way out here, just dancing around, going, why aren't you going for me when we're so far apart?
Yeah.
You're actually in a range where you're going, I can't reach, but if I stepped, I could reach. So it makes, now once again, it's because you timed my forward movement with a weight shift, you got it.
But before I felt like I was just circling.
Yeah.
Like too much circling, which didn't give me an opportunity when you made a mistake.
Well, also I think you were trying to lead before. I think you were doing something and attacking or stepping to look for the attack. But this one, I think you drew me and then entered on as you've drawn me forward. You timed it as I've gone forward.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It was that broken back forward.
But it was a lot of like us faking. We were both faking and within range and trying to mistime each other. Which like by me trying to mistime you, I threw myself off. Yeah. Like, it was good. And like it was a lot of your broken rhythm and making me watch and think.
Yeah. But just that little section there looked good. Yeah. Whereas the beginning just felt off.
Yeah. So I wasn't winning as much at the beginning, so it makes it hard to play.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah. Also, I'm not attacking because it does feel like I don't have any openings.
So this is too strong?
I feel like you're out of range.
Okay.
Yeah. or like I feel like you're doing these.
Yeah.
And you're coming closed in range, and then you're opening out of range and closing in range.
Right.
But it means that there's no hole for me to go for. Is either a blade here,
Yeah.
or if it's gone, then it's too far away.
So would this be
Which is
better?
okay, it makes me want to step, but it doesn't make me want to attack.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
needed to attack.
Yeah.
Would this be better more in motion? You know how we were
Yes,
talking
a bit
about.
closer physically.
Yeah, but
yeah.
if this is in motion.
Yeah, if it's in
not
motion,
just.
if it's in motion, I can time the hole.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, and you are going in motion, but it seems to be more like just closed or open.
Yeah.
Closed, as opposed to fluid play.
Something more
Yeah.
fluid. Okay.
Still break the flow because that
Yeah,
means I can't
the
time it as
pattern
well.
first and
Yeah.
then break it. But
Yeah.
it's sort of a bit.
That's it. I'm trying to go past here and be like, goes my
Yeah,
head and close it. I gotta do it a bit more,
Yeah.
less forward and more around.
Yeah.
Still see if you can move around your weapon.
Yeah. Well, at least it'll bring it back to.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Yeah, that was. Even I knew that. That's where I got a pump.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
There's too many.
Yeah, high fall and you can bump
Oh,
that.
just,
I'm in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think of my free hand enough. I'm just
Yeah.
always thinking I've got to block.
Yeah, I
this.
get that. But it's also a good trap because you'll set a pattern of always reacting like this, and then you go wide, and they don't expect it.
Yeah,
And
that
happens.
comes
Like,
through.
yeah. I just got my pinky. Yeah, that was better.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to watch it. I was going to watch
Nah, because like it hasn't been in range. That was one of the first ones that made me go, oh, maybe I can do it.
Right,
And once
okay.
again, if I start going for it, we're floating away. So I go, we're about this far apart, but we're going to float, and the gap will still be the same distance. So I just cancel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would have been better than staying.
Yeah, that was the first time I felt like going for it.
Right.
Yeah. It's just too far, you know what, don't even think offense for a minute, just see how close you can get to each other without dying.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the issue.
But it's still got to have this, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like you can't just go in face first.
Yes, like move the defense. I'm still going around this. See that's there.
Yeah.
Moving here. Coming forward, getting my hands off the line.
Yeah.
So even here coming forward, here like that's the target. I move back. That can come through. Moving around. Just covering the gaps whilst moving.
Yeah.
Let's see, can I get physically closer?
Is this too defensive still?
No, it's better. You're in a closer range.
Yeah. Like I feel like if you step now, you can get me.
Yeah. Just there's still, the gaps are still a bit higher. I think it's your tips forward a bit. I could go for it, but it's a 50-50 on whether I punch your blade or land the shot.
Okay, that's no good.
Because like you're,
Yeah,
you're
it's
moving
fine.
and you're flashing that, but then as I'm now going for it, that's still lining up.
Right.
So I'm like, it's still close, like you're closing, but then you
Closing
close it
too
off.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
we have to do almost like, it's like disparity baiting almost.
Yeah.
But it's like if we don't do a reaction, they actually follow with it. I go do the same thing.
Okay.
I'm doing a lot of like, because I don't know if you're attacking or not, because you've done like 2 attacks so
Yeah.
far. So it's making me paranoid because I feel like I'm getting rolled because you've done no offense.
Right.
And it makes me go, I'm about to get startled because I'm so
Yeah,
used to you
something's
throwing
gonna
nothing.
come through.
So it's making me actually tighten up more and more and get ready for your exploding, going, it's going to happen any second.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Maybe it's, I don't, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's because you're not reaching as much, but then once again, that's,
If I extend.
yeah. But
Yeah,
then I
it's
said,
a
now,
T-Rex.
now it looks like a real hole. I don't know if it's like, because you're going past here, and it's like that big as opposed to like this, and then I see an actual hole.
Okay. I might just open it up. I know when I extend my arms more, things happen.
Yeah. Do you want to switch out or do you want to keep going on this and cancel
I'd
one
like
of
to
the
see
other?
if something happens with this.
Yeah, easy.
Okay. So if it's more like this.
No, not that far.
Yeah,
No,
because then it's too open.
That's too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you're going like here, go to T-Rex,
Yeah.
not this.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
So done.
yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Feel like now I can actually go for it, but you're still close enough that you can't actually get that.
But I've got to wait.
Yeah.
Because if I do this straight
Yeah,
away,
exactly. But even if you did that straight away and did that, now I've actually got an opportunity on that side.
Yeah.
Where before it just kind of looked like this.
Right.
And I went, yeah, you can go either side, but
Yeah,
whichever
but
side
that's
you pick,
sitting there.
you just look like you're gonna roll around it. I'm gonna cut myself. Yeah, I might be wrong. Like, maybe I'm not seeing something, but it just doesn't. Like at the beginning, the first 5 minutes felt like you weren't in range.
Yeah.
Now it feels like you're in range, but there's no hold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's usually pretty accurate. If you see something, you go, no, there's no
Yeah.
opportunities. But this has got to move, otherwise it looks too. Yeah.
I don't
didn't
feel
feel right
I,
either.
don't, I feel like I don't have a target, and I don't feel in danger.
Crap.
Yeah.
That's all. That's bad.
No,
Yeah.
it still just feels too far away.
I mean, I could speed it up, but whether or not
It's not a
that
speed
does-
thing, it's a distance. I think speeding it up is actually going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Like, see how close you can get.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
without throwing, but
Yeah.
this has to be in motion without defensive.
Literally almost like that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see,
Yeah, how close?
yeah. If I do this,
Yeah.
you're going to block with two hands or one?
One
Yeah,
on the
no,
top.
exactly. So you need that.
Yeah.
Then maybe that's it. Maybe you're not getting close enough because you're not putting your two hands on, so you don't feel safe. And then you're coming forward, and then you're going, ooh, I'm going back.
Yeah.
So I think you are entering the right range, but just disconnecting really early. I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, it's alright. We'll just go. That would be easy. That's, yeah.
Yeah, nice. See, that's actually the right range. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. But it still feels like that's the third attack you've thrown. I don't know, something just feels off. Like that was good because it startles me because I still don't feel in danger. I bet it's not like a. I don't think it's a speed thing. I just don't. It feels like you're not attacking me.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll try some. I'll just
No,
try
that's
some
all
stuff.
right. Yeah.
I'll try and do more of this shit. Just see if
Yeah, so that felt like a real attack.
Okay.
Maybe it's it. Maybe you've only been faking.
Yeah.
And maybe you're just not selling the fakes enough.
Yeah, there's something that's not.
Yeah.
I'll try a few of these.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Start.
Yeah, that already feels better. I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, I'm just trying a bit more out there. Just trying to open.
Now I wind it back to halfway between what you're doing before and now.
Okay.
So now you're almost going too much. Now I'm
Yeah,
using it
yeah.
against you. But you needed that little bit extra.
Yeah. Right. Messy though.
Doesn't feel messy to me.
Okay.
This feels normal.
Alright.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just having an off night and I'm getting
I don't know.
Anyway.
Like, you can startle me on like if I overcommit to one side, but I can see everything right now.
Yeah.
And it seems, but it's right. Like,
When you say you can see everything, nothing's
like
it's predictable.
Like, not just predictable. Like, it's like, how do I explain it? Like, I can see that you're gonna hit me. I just know I can't turn back in time to make it land, like to do it. But I go, oh, if I could have dropped or turned in time, got behind this, I would have been safe.
Okay.
It's a timing thing a lot of the time.
Right.
It's like, it's not like it's like, oh, what the hell just happened? I have no idea how he got me.
Yeah.
So we don't have crazy non-telegraphic stuff, which
No.
probably means we're showing our attacks a little bit too much.
Right.
But it feels right. I'm doing simultaneous offense, defense, movement.
Yeah.
Like, at the beginning, it just felt like we were circling each other doing nothing.
That's how.
It just felt like if I extended anything, that's all. It felt like fighting Hunter and Tom Flip.
Right.
It just felt like you were just waiting for me to do anything
finally,
to
yes.
punish me for it.
Right.
And I was like, didn't matter how close I got or how many openings I gave you. I'm like, you're just waiting for the perfect shot, and then I'm gonna get hurt. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Which then made me go, now I just don't want to reach. But like, this made me want to reach and attack. We're actually moving around doing stuff.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do you want to swap to loose machete or something?
Nah, I'd rather keep going on this now.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like you've just gotten it down.
Right. Okay.
I think less
one,
now.
Yeah, 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Sort of.
No, it literally was like, do like the circle thing from the beginning for like 20 seconds, but then enter and put pressure on.
Yeah.
It's like, it's either like you either doing constant attacks or nothing.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, something like we had like a good like broken rhythm thing where we
Yeah.
floated. Where I'm going, how close can I get physically without throwing? And then,
Oh,
like, see what I mean? Because
That
I wasn't trying to plan or set something up. I was going, can I get physically closer? And then you kind of dropped that. I'm going, can I just do this? You've unbeguarded it, then seen the hole and gone, and we both unbeguarded it, but neither of it was pre-planned. It was
Yeah.
just getting to a certain range, and then when one person pulls the trigger, it leaves the opening for the next person.
Yeah.
And like,
you
yeah.
get 3, 4,
So I'm like, I'm
5.
just going forward defense and just saying how close can I get? Keep moving off the line. Don't have a preference of left or right for forward. Change heights a bit. Do some little ones if you're not committing to it. Always going for something. Can I get that broken rhythm back? Bang.
Yeah.
Like something like that.
Okay.
That felt good then.
Yeah.
I feel like you fixed whatever it was.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah.
Let's get my outside on. Lucky on that. Hey, you got my shirt?
It was nothing. It wasn't.
No, I didn't get my body. Oh, sorry.
I was going to do one more step. Which
I was like,
going
going
to
to retract. I'm like, oh, he's turning into the backsack side.
Yeah,
I was like,
I saw the edge.
Yo,
I saw the edge where it was going. I went, ah. I was going to keep going that way.
You know what, the stomach shots are actually throwing me off. They're like in a good way it's making me think.
Oh, okay.
Because I keep thinking you go for the face.
Yeah.
And it's like down here and I'm going, whoa.
Well, down. Sliding down here.
Nice one.
Yeah, I was ready for that one. So cool. I was going to come up the middle there.
I think once again, I think you did a fake while sidestepping.
Yeah.
And I've done a step and spine, but it's made it close enough, and then I've gone, I could just punch.
Right.
It's when I think I'm gonna have to do a deflection, and it was a fake, not a real one.
Yeah.
And it means it's actually set up the distance for the next shot. It means I'm in range too, though.
Oh yeah, we're all in
Now,
range.
if you faked and then did the same thing, but it might have been that you maybe did the fake and were moving as you faked, but then planted for the real one. And where if you kept moving similarly throughout all
Yeah,
of it,
don't
I'd
plant.
probably miss on the second one as
Yeah.
well. sweet. Oh, yeah, I forgot I was going to do more of the bum rubbing
Yeah.
shot.
I would have
I
gone
think I
through.
got through yet.
Shit. I knew the reply to that wasn't going to be good.
No, I'm actually trying, like, it sounds weird, and I'm never going to get the actual application down till I try it a bit more. I think it's more end game. But I'm trying the Tatang thing a little bit.
Oh,
I got my right foot forward, doing the reverse side circulars, but including the bump. So that it was like we're talking about, like, the attack, that's a bait, but that's here. And then if that's down, then the reset lets you get the next one. And it's like the reset is a deflection. Then if my left foot goes forward, same thing, that's there. But if this is coming back and that goes through, that deflects it and it just keeps going. So I even like one or two of my hand or head shots has actually been me starting that circular, but just on the first one I just went bang and was like, oh, I didn't need the circular, but the first half of it just looked like a direct shot. But it's making me feel comfortable knowing that.
Well, you got another backup because I'll try to follow behind
keeping
your
me in
strike.
motion.
Like when you do a strike,
I was doing this,
I'm going to try to go.
and then it's making me come through. And it looks like I'm just going block, scoop, bang. It's just me continuing. I'm really focusing on what stance I'm in. It depends on which side. So if I realize right foot forward, it's the reverse. Think the R's reverse and right. If left foot's forward, same thing. It's just bang. It doesn't have to be every time, but if I do some random attacks, and
a couple
I'm
of
going
random
like
and
here to here, back, and then I can go here, here, pause, deflect, bang.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, like I'm mixing in my normal stuff and broken rhythms, but putting that in between is like filler almost.
Yeah.
But
Because so many people, it also stops at 1 for 1.
Exactly.
Like, you know, I'm going to think, oh, I'll come in behind that shot and I'm going to get
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I have to be careful I don't put my hands on you. You need almost a broken rhythm to then show a window to them still. Otherwise they won't.
I could have tried to come under it.
Oh yeah.
Because I saw you coming out so many times, I thought if I could
But
do
it's
that.
interesting because before that would have just like, I would have just gone straight.
Yeah.
And that would have been that. Where this once again was going
Down and keep going.
coming through. So it's interesting, even though you kind of like slipped it, I was already punching it down into the neck like vertically.
Yeah.
I still got my forearm on the outside.
No, that wouldn't have.
Just
Compared to coming
Yeah,
down.
if you pull it up more like a roof block, I
I
won't be able to get
higher.
you. Yeah. I think it's if you try to do the rolling blocks, I can get you.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah. Just gonna flare it up.
Yeah.
Felt the wind on that one. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. And then a couple of those and then upwards.
That's it.
Yeah.
Add a solo, add like an X or something.
Yeah, it was good.
You got combat hand-rails.
Oh, that was my freehand.
Yeah, and once again, because I'm thinking like it's this to this to this to this to this.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting this involved a bit more.
And also, if this had a screwed up, I was already
that's what I mean.
coming
Like
back up.
it feels almost like do a punch at me, or like you know like how like 1, 2, 3, like old Arnis like Silat drills, because like you're gonna get that parry to this to a check to a punch.
Try to come over and see
it
what
just
happens.
so maybe it's just the old reflexive drills coming out.
Hey, it's
all in
effective.
there.
It's really effective. And like you said, very
As long as you're not putting your hand through something.
Yeah.
Like if they're just going spike and I'm going like this. So you just got to make sure every time you get to like here that you're retracting to make sure that the blade's at the front.
Well, that's
that's what keeps your hand safe. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But once again, you do a few wide ones and then it's less hot.
Exactly. You can still go to your two-handed rolling blocks.
Yeah.
But then oh nice, put my finger through it.
Yeah.
But once again, like and because you're constantly in motion, you've got defense easy to redirect because you're redirecting an action instead of being like trying to react. Yeah. But also you're constantly showing a hole, closing a hole, showing a hole.
I was going to say it's not
so
too
like,
defensive.
You're staying in range and threatening, but you're constantly flashing bait holes. And it kind of does everything at once.
Yeah, I was worried it could get too defensive. I suppose you could slow it down.
But as I was saying, like, as long as you're not trying to go full speed, like if you go 1, 2, and then another, like a pause is going to make them think, they're going to think offense, then you land. Like,
right, okay.
Or like I said, do this.
Do a couple of ones.
And then almost let them go and see, can let the bottom half of it, like almost pause and go, can I turn it? And then keep going. I'm really thinking of the horizontal to vertical as a deflection on either side, and this covers it whilst it's retracting to that position. Parry, attack, parry, parry, attack.
I don't seem to be getting this is wrong when it was just using this.
Yeah. But now it feels like you can go attack with this. That will parry that. If something else happens, you're going to parry there. It's doing exactly. It's not like you've got 2 defensive parries on either side, and you can attack. And even if you don't attack with this one, you can still check, which then gives you other stuff from that. Yeah. Or you can enter this arm.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure out where to slot it in.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the circles are really big on the machete and the katana, and can generate a lot of power with the loops. Yeah. So like maybe the nicer one to like figure out the timing because it's smaller. Yeah. Even though it doesn't telegraph it as much.
This doesn't.
Maybe
it doesn't look as
maybe
bad.
it's too big of a circle, and the other people are just seeing the window and going bang and speed assisting and hurting each other. Yeah. But I think this is like it's interesting. Do you want to try a machete for a minute? Yeah. Just see how it goes? Yeah. Alright, let's switch this out. Just because that felt pretty good actually.